All right, let's try one more time. That should be live and working okay. Okay, sound's coming through on YouTube, so that is totally fine. And now let's get the live setup on the TikTok and we're good to go. Right. Yep, live is working on TikTok also. Right, guys, we're good to go. Let's get the music on. Where's the music gone? All right, here we are. Yep. We are here now. Well, I've got a new screen on my TikTok today. It's going to show me it shows you your gifts and likes and blah 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 and all the rest of it and all the good stuff. All right, who we got live with us today? Anyone live with us today? Early in the morning, 8:30 a.m. start. London session started. Man, you guys are slacking. You need to be here at 8:30 a.m. GMT every single day. London session, guys. Everyone comes on about 9:30 when it's time for me to leave, and then all right, there's one thing that we've not connected up. Liquidity account. Bang, everything's loaded fine now. We are ready to go. All right, let's see what's happening in London session. Let's stop wasting time. So right now we have got, I want to bring up my 15-minute time frame, and I want to see what's happening on the 15 minutes. Okay. Hey guys, how you doing? Melvin, are you trading with us today? All right, so we're on the 15-minute time frame. I'm just trying to make sure TikTok can see everything that we're seeing. So we're trading Nasdaq. We're on the 15-minute time frame. We have got FOMC news today, so guys, you need to be very, very careful. Okay, so let's have a quick look on the 15-minute time frame and see if we got any entries that we can take. So price has been very choppy. Let's go over onto the 30-minute because I can't really see much on the 15 minutes. It's just really choppy at the moment. So on the 30-minute, we have got an area here for a possible buy, but we need to see what price does once it comes into this area. And below that, we've got a, can you guys see on TikTok? Yeah, below that we've got like a demand zone. Some people call it demand zone, some people call it order blocks, but yeah, whatever. We've got a fair value gap here. We want to see what price does when it comes into this area. Also, we want to see if price pushes below it. We want to see what price does below when it goes into that area, because we've had a few rejections from this area down here. Okay, so price is going to move choppy today. It's going to move slow today. So if you take a trade, you take a trade, and if you don't take a trade and you don't want to take a trade, just sit on your hands and don't trade at all, because yeah, price is going to be shit maybe. If price does move good, we'll look for an entry, but right now I can't actually see anything on my charts that I like, where I could catch an entry from. Possible 27,154 area, 27,150, possibly something around Asian lows, so that will be the 27,195, so something around that area maybe. But yeah, we're just gonna let price play out. and we see what price does. So if I just mark this area out here, that's the Asian session lows. So I want to see what price does once it comes into this area here, or probably just below that 27,153. But other than that, we're just going to go back onto the 1 minute time frame, and we're just going to watch price chop around, because I can't actually see anything clear. We have pushed down slightly from Asian highs. We've had a retracement into this fair value gap, and we continue pushing down. We've had another retracement into this fair value gap, and we pushed down slightly. So I don't know if we will reject from this area here again. So yeah, you might want to take a trade from this area, but I'd be very, very cautious if you guys are trading. Let's just have a look at the news events for today. If I just go over to the economic calendar, we're going to put this up here. Okay, and we're going to have a look. So we've got red folder news at 1 p.m. We've got another red folder news around 1:30 p.m. We've got Bremen's speech. This usually pushes the market all around the place, so yeah, be careful for that. I think that should be around 1:30 p.m. maybe, I don't know. But we have got red folder news events at 2:45. Yeah, and then we got the FOMC press conference. So price is going to be chopping around because of this. Let's have a look at Thursday, what we got. 2:30 again, red folder news events. That's in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. And then we've got 7 a.m. tomorrow, and then we've got 9 a.m. tomorrow, and then we've got 10 a.m. Oh, tomorrow is full of red folder news events, so you have to be very careful tomorrow. But today is FOMC, and price is going to be chopping around, so you guys need to be very careful if you're trading. But what I will do, I will go back into the news events again shortly. So I did say price will be pushing down from this area because it's rejected from this order block here, fair value gap, sorry. But we will see what price does. I'm not taking a trade yet because of FOMC today. Let's have a look. Let me go into my take profit trader account, see if I can request my payout. All right, guys, let's see what's happening right now. We're not trading. Can you explain Jensen's alpha without looking it up, bro? I can't explain Jensen's alpha. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't know what Jensen's alpha is. If you would like to explain to me what Jensen's alpha is, if you could just put it up there. But I'm going to be totally honest with you. I do not know what that is. I don't know if that's a trick question from your side, or if you appreciate my honesty or some transparency. It's a basic financial formula. Is it okay if I search it up now? Yeah, okay. Alpha. Wait, let me put meaning behind it because I don't know what it is. Hey, I written meaning. All right, let's go to this. Jensen's alpha is a risk-adjusted performance measure that indicates whether an investment or portfolio has generated returns above or below the expected return based on its risk level. Okay. So, would you say you use Jensen's alpha for long-term investments? For like, just say you're holding onto a stock for a long period of time. Would you use the Jensen's alpha then, or would you use that risk management for all trading, overall, like scalping, intraday trading, day trading, swing trading, long-term investments absolutely applies to this formula. Thank you. You taught me something new today. This is a formula that will calculate performance over a specific amount of time, basically. Oh, wicked. I'm definitely going to be looking into that, Jensen's Alpha. Thank you for teaching me something new today. I've never actually even heard of that before. Wicked. So you put this question up. Can you explain Jensen's Alpha without looking it up? Have you asked that question to people before and then they started looking it up before they give you the answer? They started tweaking out and getting raged. I hate people like that. Do you know, I like it. Do you know, like if someone says something, you should be a good listener as well. Everybody don't know everything. You have to learn something from somebody. Even if someone ain't got as much knowledge as you in trading, but overall in stocks and investments, you've got a lot of people out there with a lot of knowledge. So yeah, ears are good and they're good for listening to people and taking advice. Sure, 100. Also look up financial beta. Is it beta or beta? 1 second. Financial beta measures a stock or portfolio's volatility relative to overall market, indicating its sensitivity to market movements and systemic risk. Okay, yep, I will leave them pages open on my Google today, and once I'm free from trading, I will definitely go up and look at this stuff. That's really cool. Thank you. Thank you so much, VZT. Thank you for helping me today. Okay, so have a quick look at this, because Take Profit Trader wants me to sign in with my phone for some reason. Okay, it's so weird. Never had that before. Yeah, so I'm trading on my Alpha Futures account today because we're taking a payout with Take Profit Trader again. We're using Alpha Futures. So I just need to go over onto my Take Profit Trader account. Okay, so I'm waiting for that to go green. Price has just pushed down. I can't believe I missed this trade here this morning. That's again to just like talking too much shit and not trading. That trade would have took it. Okay, now which okay, so that's on the 1 minute time frame. So let's move that folder out of the way. Let's bring this back up. And we missed a trade this morning. That would have been me in and out of the markets straight away. That's mad. Oh, I'm so annoyed. That would have been me in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. I would have been in and out of the markets and I just missed the beauty of a trade. And I can't believe it. That's just pissed me off. All right, that's me talking too much again instead of focusing on the charts. It's all right. We still might be retracing down. So if I come into this area again, I may look to sell again. So yeah, let's just wait. Lissandra Perez, how you doing? Oh, price is slowly creeping in to Asian lows. Okay, so we'll see what Asian lows does. If it sweeps out Asian lows, we'll look for a buy. if it starts pumping to the upside. If not, if price is looking very bearish, we're going to be looking for a sell for sure. But until then, wow, yeah, price is pushed. We ain't got far till we get to the Asian session low. So yeah, let's just see what price is doing. Unless it's going to retrace back around here and push down again. Do I want to risk it? Do I want to take a risky trade? Let's have a look. If the stop loss was around about, yeah, we don't want to be risking that much money. So I'd say put this around about 20 for the micro contracts. 20 micro contracts or 2 minis. So I don't mind risking about $500 on this trade, because this is the Alpha Futures challenge. We want to try and make as much money as we can. So we're looking for about, yeah, if we could make around about just under $2,000, that would be like totally perfect for us today, because I'm on a consistency on the Alpha Futures. I can't make more than $2,000 a day. So high risk, high reward, but I want to pass the challenge quick. But I want to take a decent, nice setup, which would be okay from here. But I don't know. Is it sweeping Asian session? It's nowhere near Asian session lows. Let's see what it's done around this area. Okay, so we have had price push up from here before. But all depends on this, what this looks like. But then again, it can respect this fair value gap and continue pushing down anyway. So I'm probably just gonna go for the sell in a second. Or it can respect this area and continue pushing up and stop me out. That's what we don't want. We want a continuation to the downside. So yeah, let's just see if it taps us in. It taps us in. If it doesn't, that should have tapped us in by now, because I put the sell limit on pretty much once it was there. So damn thing, come on, you're gonna tap us in. Ah, look at that. Oh yes, it's tapped us in. Okay, so let's have a look what price does. Because I've made some money yesterday on this account, I don't mind risking a little bit higher to see if I can get a high risk to reward trade. But we'll see how it goes. I might just bring my stop loss into break even as soon as I see a nice move. So yeah, we'll just wait this one out. I'm not liking what that's doing. I would have ideally liked a stronger push to the downside right now, but clearly not giving it. So yeah, you just have to wait around. Okay, slightly stronger than I liked, so I don't know, I might, I don't know if I should I not bring that into break even. I brought it into break even. I shouldn't have brought it into break even yet. That was way too fast. We needed price to continue breaking around about down here, because now what usually happens, it'll tap that area again and then it'll continue pushing down. So hopefully it doesn't stop me out in break even now and continues pushing down. And we drink our detox water. Yeah, I don't like what it's doing. It's really terrible because I've bought it into break even too quick. So it's risky. In the next 10 seconds, if this can close around about here, then that will be a lot better for us. If it just pushes up in the next, okay, yeah, I didn't like the way that closed, but anyway, it don't matter. We're just gonna hold the trade now, and we're gonna see what it does. Win, lose, draw, you take your trade and get out. and you leave for the day. You don't continue messing around in the markets. Right now, because I could see a clear downtrend, I'm taking this entry, but it didn't retrace into a zone like a 50% or below into a premium area. I might just bring that slightly down. To be fair, I should be taking it. I should take the profits, but we'll see what these candles are doing. They're pretty annoying anyway, so this now can go up to come back down again, so I might just leave it in proper close to break even, rather than, because I'm just not liking the way it's moving, so I just have to wait. But it would have been nice if it continued pushing down. That would have been ideal for me, but it's not. Alright guys, if any of you have any questions, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section and I'll try and answer as many of them as I can. See, look, that's going to stop me out into break even. Very close into stopping me into break even. Yeah, it's going to stop me out into break even. That's quite clear. It's obvious that's going to happen. Anybody else trading today? Anybody else trading Nasdaq? Or anybody just waiting for FOMC news to go and then they can take a trade? Because the markets are going to be very choppy today. Usually guys join me around 9:30 p.m. 9:30 a.m. But I'm always on from 8:30 a.m. GMT to 9:30 a.m. But because a lot of people start joining me around 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. I end up staying a little bit longer than I'm supposed to. So yeah, we're just waiting for price to break me out even here, because we're not liking the way price is moving. It wasn't in a premium area anyway, so yeah. If price is going to continue chopping around like this, just around here, maybe close it. But yeah, we're just going to wait now. It looks like it's going to stop us out into break even. It's funny when usually price comes in, it stops you out and then continues going into your direction. I really hate that one. If you're a trader, you probably know all about that one. That's when you like bring your stop loss into early, or you've not put your stop loss in the correct area. Yeah, we don't like the way that's moving. Price is moving absolutely horrible. Zeka, are you trading with us today? Yep, we got stopped out into break even. Watch now, price will probably just continue going back into the down direction. We was on about $700-800. Maybe we should have taken it out, but then that's going against my game plan. So sometimes it's good just to take it out. It don't matter if it goes against your game plan or not. But then once it goes against your game plan and you take your money out, you don't want to continue looking for more entries because you don't feel satisfied how the trade played out. So it's all about psychology and how you play it. Because now look, if I left my trade in, if I left my trade stop loss open and I didn't put it into break even, this would have went out now and went very close to stopping me out, and then I would have been taking and I would have been looking to revenge trade as soon as the trade stopped me out. So yeah, you have to be very careful, guys. Trade safe. Trade safe, guys. Yeah, so can't actually see what price is doing at the moment. So let me see if I go over onto the 2-minute time frame. Okay, we've had rejection from this area, and if you look carefully, price pushed up from that area anyway previously. So about there, so price has pushed up from that same area, the liquidity sweep. Yeah, but it was respecting this fair value gap pre-Asian session. An Asian session, it respected it and pushed up from that area. That would have been a great trade to take. Great trade to take overnight. Because you've not seen a clear change of character or a break of structure, we're not entering into a trade right now. We're just going to wait, hold it out, and then once I see an entry, we'll go. If we're on, if we see some confluence and an opportunity, otherwise we're not trading. We're just sitting on our hands. I would have been $700 up. You see that, guys? Should have just took it out, but it was nowhere near my take profit, so just went against me and broke me even. But we didn't lose money. That's how you trade. You got to protect your capital at all time, guys. Remember that. It's all about protecting your capital. The price right now can come back down here and reject from this area again, or it can break past it, or price can continue up, give us a retracement, a confluence, an opportunity, an area, a point of interest to trade from, and then bang, we take our entry again. So yeah, Zika, okay, back to you. I need to buy a new account today. Lost my funded account last time. Revenge traded. Okay, Zika, it happens. It happens. How long have you been trading for? It happens to the best of us. Don't matter how much of an advanced trader you are, or how much of an advanced trader we become, we always revenge trade. We always force trade because we're greedy. We're greedy people. We'll get to a point where we're making loads of money. We're passing prop firm challenges. We're getting payouts. We're making a lot of money. We put money into our personal account. But the more we see and the more higher, better rewards we get, okay, this can reject from here. So we got to be very careful. Yeah, we as humans, we are designed to be in survival mode all the time. So yeah, we get greedy when we see the money, and then we get greedy once we want to pass that challenge straight away because we want to get to the funded stage. But it's all about emotions and about controlling your emotions. I had someone yesterday tell me they only had a couple of pounds left to pass the challenge, but they ended up blowing the account. And that was terrible because all they had to do is wait for an A+ setup and just get a quick little scalp in and make the pound or £2 that they needed to make and pass the challenge. But they blew the account, so they have to start all over again. So it's all about controlling your emotions. So anybody else having problems with controlling emotions, passing challenges, fear of missing out, FOMO, revenge trading, force trading, creating entries that are not there? Anybody else having these issues? Okay, it looks like the buyers have started to push the market back up again, but we're still in a danger zone because we need to break this area here. Once we break this area here, we may look for some sort of retracement, then we can look for an entry, because right now this can come into this area and just reject massively and start pushing back down again. So we need to be very careful when we're trading. Buy now, Sigma. If you're selling signals, we don't want to just start buying now. I hope you're not selling me a signal, Sigma. Sigma, are you trading right now? I'm fairly new and looking to get into day trading. Are you looking for catalysts pre-buying? I'm not sure what you mean there, Blue Talk. It looks like Sigma's seen something that we didn't see. Speaker, I've traded for 2 years. Feel like emotions kill me while trading. Otherwise, all good. Okay. Okay. Have you passed any challenges and made any money at the moment? What made you choose this stock? I've always chose Nasdaq. I started off with Forex. I lost a lot of money on Forex, and then I started looking at S&P 500, and I just liked the volatility and the way I was trading with Nasdaq and how much I was risking per trade and how the market was actually moving with the volatile, because S&P was slightly a bit slow on less, and I had to put on more size and more leverage to get my trade. Look at that refresh. What happened there? That just refreshed and the markets are just pushing up. That was strange. That was really strange. Yeah, Blue Talk, that is why. I just liked Nasdaq and the way it moves, to be honest with you. I might take a quick entry at some point, and then as soon as I come into profits, I'll take the trading to break even, because I'm on a challenge at the moment. I need to be making around, I need to make $2,000 trade. I did taking out a few grand from prop firms, but I get overconfident and blow the account. It happens to the best of us. Get overconfident and you start over leveraging, put a bit more size on. It's just greed kicks in. That's all it is. Greed kicks in, and just things around us in our lives, in our daily lives, what we do. I'm not quite sure why my trading view is refreshing like that. That's happened twice now, and that shouldn't be happening. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Revenge trading, force trading, just getting greedy and trying to make money quickly and not sticking to our rules. That's the main problem, not sticking to the rules. If you can stick to your rules, then you're okay. But if you're not following your game plan and you're just like putting on random trades and just force trading and oversizing and randomly trying to scalp little wins here and there, then it's not, because you need to get your win rate. As long as you got your win rate or your execution game plan. Look, it's refreshed again. That's pissing me off. I don't like that. As long as you got your game plan and your win rate, stick to that A+ setup, then you know, even if you just say you lost 6 trades, but you cut those 6 trades short, so you cut your losses, but the 4 trades that you won, you let the winners run, you're automatically a profiter trader with a 40% win ratio. You know, that's the reason I didn't enter here. Okay, thanks for following. Is it Tammy? Thank you for following. Yeah, so I said there may be some sort of rejection from this area down here, but you have to be very careful when you're trading today, guys. Yeah, you're right. You were right. You should short there, yeah. But we don't know if price is going to continue pushing from here. That's the only problem, because this got swept out on Asian sessions. Price pushed from there, and then that was because that respected that fair value gap and that little gap on the pre-Asian session market. So yeah, I should have sold there. I would have made some money there. Yeah, you're right. But I'm not forcing trades today. I'm just taking my trades easy today because of FOMC news. Price I know is going to be chopping around today. Do you have a video to explain the basics? Blue Talk, I got videos. I've got if you go into my link in the bio on TikTok, I've got some sort of links to some videos there and my course and stuff like that, but that's entirely up to you if you want to go and check it out. I've got a free video on there, and then I also got some discounts. Thank you so much for following. I didn't catch your name, I'm very sorry, but thank you for following. Cool, man, thank you. Yeah, so if you're on YouTube, the link is in. Thank you for following. I need to move this out of the way. Blue Talk, thank you for following. So yeah, I got some videos and some discount codes and stuff in the bio in the TikTok, and then also I've got that on YouTube in the description. So if you go into the YouTube description, click on the link, that should take you to my course, a free video, and some links for discounts on prop firms. Sorry. So yeah, if you want some discounts on Alpha Futures, prop firm, and funding pips, just use the link. So yeah, I'm not sure what price is doing in this area here, but it has created this massive fair value gap where it can reject from again. So we're just going to let price play out at the moment. It was a lower high, was good place to go in, and high was probably on trade line. Yeah, you are right. Lower high retraced into a premium area for that zone on the 1 minute, on the 2 minute time frame, sorry, and it pushed down. So let's have a look at what the 1 minute's doing. So if we entered here, we would have been perfect from this zone here. Would have got a nice entry, but from here on the 1 minute time frame, you are right, Zika. Shall I tell you why? Because there was like a little fair value gap that was here. We could have entered, but the way that previous candle had closed, that bullish one, I didn't really want to enter from the top of that zone. What setup do you trade, bro? I trade a few different setups. What the bloody hell is it called again? Brain freeze. So I do the time frame analysis, top down analysis, from the 4 hour down to the 1 hour down to the 30 minute. I mark out my areas on the higher time frame. I wait for price to go into those areas on the lower time frame. I wait for the change of the characters, market structure shift, break a structure. I look for a point of interest in the lower time frame, so like some sort of retracement after the market structure shift, and then I take my entry, and then I just play it up to whatever's on whatever zone I'm trying to catch on the higher time frame. And then I don't really usually move my stop losses unless I'm in a take profit trader trailing draw, intraday trading drawdown. If I'm on Alpha Futures or anything like that, that's what, like today, I don't really move my stop loss. Maybe move it into break even because I don't want to take a loss, but yeah, that's about it. Also, previous high formed order block. Are you saying the order block on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 2 minute? But that's the thing, because we've had this type of rejection from this area, price is now chopping around this area again. We don't want price to just invest this fair value gap and continue pushing up, because then that would invalidate my trade. Yeah, I don't trade order blocks on the 1 minute time frames. I find them very risky. I don't overall use order blocks much, only when they're on the higher time frame, and then I get my confluences and then I enter the trade. Yeah, I hate intraday trailing drawdown. I flipping hate it. I just beat my intraday trailing drawdown on Take Profit Trader the other day and managed to secure some payouts. But yeah, hate it myself. But that's what I was trying to go onto on here. I was trying to check my payout. Take Profit Trader. See if they are going to be paying out today. Yesterday was fast. So Take Profit Trader, they do pay out, and they pay out fast, but you got to beat the intraday trailing drawdown. That's the only one downside. But if you can beat it, guys, you're good to go. All right, look, price is coming, breaking below this, below this area. Come on, Zika, if you took that trade, you would have made some money. You would have been in the profits, mate. If you didn't overtrade and blow that account and you saved it for a perfect setup, you would have been in the money. Okay. We're just waiting for the admins to approve the payout and then we're good to go. Hi guys, who's trading with us today? Who's waiting for the markets to just like chop around because of FOMC? Who's holding tight on trading, or who's actually trading with us? Who's on the Nasdaq? Oh, put in the comments what pair are you trading? Are you trading futures, forex, commodities? What instrument are you trading? Thanks for the follow, A7 Medino. Thank you for the follow. Are you trading Nasdaq, S&P 500, oil? Are you on the forex? Are you trading USD, JPY? I like that pair. I'm going to go back onto that pair some point when I get onto the CFD forex space. When I get on the prop firms for CFD prop firms, I will be trading forex again. I know, bro, it's easy to trade for others, hard to battle the emotions if you are yourself in a trade. Yeah, that's why I just like chill, because I know I've been through the whole journey of blowing accounts and all sorts of bullshit happening. Now I just chill. I think, do you know what, just wait, take 1 or 2 trades a day. I've taken 1 trade, as you've seen, it broke into even. I could have took profit at $700, but I didn't take the profits. Price came back, broke me out into even. Could have taken this trade here, but I missed that trade. I'll probably wait for 1 more beautiful setup. If I can get the setup, I'll go for the trade. If I can't, then I'll just be out for the day and I won't trade. I won't go back on the markets. I won't force trade. I won't try to scalp and get a quick win or anything. I'll just take it easy. It's all about controlling the emotions, guys. We're getting a lot of chop in this area down here. I'm going to be setting up my own Discord, so I've got my own community. Zika, thanks for following, mate. Nice to meet you. Yeah, thanks for the comments. A good chat, mate. I'm going to be setting up my own community on Discord so that I can get even advanced traders if they want, because you always will be getting discounts for prop firms and discounts for whatever. But for beginner traders, it'll be awesome because I'll be sharing my trades. You can trade along with me, you can ask questions, and it'll be all free. It'll be a space for traders. It'll be a space for beginner traders, because I know once you're a beginner trader, it's a very lonely space. You don't know who to speak to. You don't know if someone's telling you the truth. You don't know if you're being scammed. So I'm going to be having a place for traders where we can just be open. If you take a trade and it's the stupidest trade ever, it won't matter, because you can ask questions and ask why. And that is when you learn, guys, when you ask why. There's no such question as a stupid question, especially when it comes down to trading. What you think of a long right now, just for 4 points or so? It's a bit risky. In this area, price can push up, but because of FOMC and stuff, it's a bit risky, because if it breaks past this area here, price will continue pushing down, maybe. Because of how prices reacted on the 1 minute time frame in these areas here already in Asian session and then previous Asian session. So price possibly can go up, but if it breaks past it, it's dangerous. So for 4 points, you're probably a scalper, right? Oh, 40 points. It's my place to push up a bit. Okay. Are you in a trade at the moment? A7 Medino. If you get into a trade and it does push up, make sure you got your stop loss in the right place, because we don't know what price is doing. Because it's FOMC news, red folder news event today, so you got to be very careful, guys. Let's just have a quick look at other news events. Because if you're new traders or advanced traders or whatever, even if you're on a personal account, you need to know what's happening in the news. And also, if you're on prop firms, you need to know what the hell is happening in news, because prop firms will get your accounts blown. And if you're on a personal account, you need to protect your capital at all costs. So yeah, we got red folder news at 1 p.m. Right now we're okay. 1 p.m. GMT, guys, UK time. Consumer price index, European consumer price index at 1 p.m. Yeah, and then price is gonna be chopping around from 1:30 to 2:45, another red folder news event, and then 7 p.m. FOMC news. So yeah, today's okay to trade, but make sure you're just following the news. I was 300 away to pass, now I'm in drawdown. What prop firm are you trading, A7 Medinio? Am I saying your name right? Now that you're in drawdown, if you lost your trade, or you're on Tradeify, if you lost your trade, do not force trade. Yeah, look at why your trade is gone into drawdown or why you lost. Don't force or revenge straight away. You always take time out, 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from the chart, and then go again until you're an expert. Stop trading, tomorrow will be a better day. Yes, that's right. Stop trading. If it's in drawdown and you're waiting for price to hit your stop loss, then you're still in the trade. But if your trade is hit your stop loss, then I was in a short and someone said it's going up, so I closed it. Don't listen to other people. Look, I'm trading live. I've got so many people that keep joining my chat. Everyone has their own way of trading. I'm going to listen to everyone. I'm going to take ideas from everyone, but I'm still going to follow my own game plan. And that's how you need to be. See, look, you listen to somebody, you closed your trade in drawdown, otherwise you would have passed your challenge. It's all right. Don't take another entry now. Just wait. Analyze what went wrong. Don't revenge trade, because you'll end up blowing your accounts. Just wait, and then wait for a perfect A+ setup and then go again. It happens to the best of us, mate. Do not stress. A7 Medinio. Alright, let's see what price is going to do now in this area. Will it inverse this fair value gap? Let's have a look. What is it doing on the 2-minute time frame? So let's just mark out this area on a 2-minute time frame. This is, we'll mark it out, say yellowish like that. Nah, yellow is conflicting with the other thing, so just say light blue. This area here is a fair value gap on the 2-minute time frame. Okay guys, 3-minute it's a slighter thing, but price has pushed up from this area once, twice. This is the third time. If it breaks above here, then guys, we can start looking for buys. If it completely rejects it and continues pushing down, then so always remember, your bias can be correct or your bias can be wrong. Never get married to your bias. Shelly the trucker, how would I ever figure this out? Time on the charts. You want to figure out trading, is just time and experience on the charts. Give it, sometimes it can take 1 year, 2 years. Education, go into YouTube, get a lot of free education. Look into ICT, SMC indicators, order flows, any time, and then whatever type of trading matches your style, yeah, trade that, but give the charts time. And then when you're learning, 3 to 6 months, and then another 3 months on demo. I know it sounds like a long time, but 2 years go like that if you're just constantly just sitting there losing. And then all of a sudden, bang, it'll all click, it'll all come to you, and then see, you're on your way. So Shelly the Trucker, education is what you need. Go out there, study it, look at what type of trader you want to be. Scalper, day trader, intraday trader, swing trader. You want to hold positions for a longer period of time, more than a few months. Maybe you just want to do it for a few days, holding a position. Maybe you just want to be an intraday trader or day trader like me, sometimes scalping. I think I'm going to short at 244. Let's have a look. You want to short about here, 27244. Okay. Thanks, mate. Could I do this part-time? Of course you can. You can do it quarter time if you want. Trading is for everyone. Trading is not just for people like me. 3 years ago, I would have looked at the charts and I wouldn't have known shit. I don't need to do this, what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this just to give advice and support to people like you, because one day I was in your position too. I never knew shit about trading. And I know trading is a lonely space. It's hard to reach out to people, because the people that are doing it, they're killing it at the top. And then the people that are doing it and pretending they're killing it at the top, the trap that we fall into, we start buying their guys' courses. So that's why I'm doing this, because I'm just giving back to people. It's what, an hour of my day. I'm trading anyway, and I love talking, and I love talking to people. So I'm just giving some time back to people, and it's free. So this is my good deed every single day. I'm trading, I make my little bit of money, but then I do my good deed. I'm helping people as well for free. But then if you want, don't get it twisted. If you want to get onto my mentorship or my training courses and all the rest of it, you got some free material, but then they'll be charged. But 1 hour, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. GMT London session every single day, I give 1 hour free. But then when people start joining me at 9:30 a.m., I end up staying for another hour, because I love chatting to people, because people start joining me. A7 Medino, you trade ICT? Yeah, do you know what? I look at ICT, I look at SMC. I don't do indicators, order flow, the Wyckoff, market structure. I don't trade one specific thing. The way I learned is I started teaching myself how to trade, and then I started picking up little courses on the way, and then I'd like pinched a little bit from here and there on every single course, and then I've kind of made a game plan, a strategy that kind of works for me, and now I trade that. What strategy do you use, brother? I do higher time frame analysis, so top down analysis. I point out my points of interest, I mark them all out. I wait for the price to go into the lower time frames. I wait for the price to go into those points of interest. Then I wait for some sort of market structure shift or some sort of reversal or confluence, and then I take my entry. So that's my strategy. In short, I think many strats won't work for me. It's right. Sometimes just one strategy you need, and then you just do that one strategy every single day. You catch 10 trades a month, and then you can copy trade those 10 trades across 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 accounts. You've killed it. You make $700 on one account, copy trade it across the five accounts. Smashed it. Bro, you look like Lane Tekel in Turkey. Please search it. Bro, I will. I'll search it. I will search that. Wujin 478. What do I search it on? If you tell me what to search it on, I will search it and have a look. Today's been a good session, guys. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for trading with me, or sitting and watching and asking questions and learning. And if you're like a advanced trader and you're probably trading with me, just sitting on your hands waiting for a setup. Thank you for that also. Why is it saying your live will end in 4 minutes and 47 seconds? We have detected inactivity during your live. Bro, I've not been inactive. I've not been inactive for like the whole hour. I've been talking. Man, you can't even stop me talking. I've been missing my trades because I've been talking too much. What are you talking about? Bro, Lane Tikel in Turkey, please search it. Tell me where to search it. I'll search it. Done. No problem. Ask questions as much as you feel. If I can answer it, I'll answer it. If I can't, I'll tell you the truth that I don't know. Like someone asked me this morning, what was the question? Let me tell you guys what he asked me this morning. Someone asked me this morning this. He goes, do you know what financial beta is? Then he asked me what Jensen's alpha is, and then he said to me, ask me without searching it. Obviously I searched it afterwards, but I told him the truth. I don't understand what that means. I've never heard of it before. And he actually sat there and explained it to me. It's all on the beginning of the chat. If you want to just scroll all the way up to the top of the chat, you can see it. Told him the truth. I don't understand. I maybe know how to trade. I maybe know a lot about trading, but I don't know everything about trading. There's some things that people teach me in the chat. But one thing I have to say is trading is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. The most difficult thing I ever did in my life is not learning how to trade, but executing a trade. Learning how to sit on my hands, learning how not to revenge trade, learning how not to fear of missing out, learning how not to force trade, learning how not to create entries that are not there and just jumping into a trade for no reason, oversizing, over leveraging. Risk management is the biggest thing you have to learn, and your psychology. Because right now, a couple of years ago, I would have just been entering everywhere, blowing accounts, personal accounts, my own money left, right, center for no reason. But now I've learned, just sit on your hands and wait. I'm not here selling you a lifestyle, telling you that you can get your swimming pools and Lamborghinis in your back garden and all the rest of it. You can, but this is what you have to learn and do first. You have to sit and trade. Learn when to trade, learn when not to trade. That's when you can advance and level up and then scale up and then copy trade onto many different accounts. Oversize, over leverage. Once you've learned it, once you learn risk management and you know how it all works, then you can do anything. Until then, you gotta master yourself. See, look, right now I can't see what price is doing. It's inversed this fair value gap, not really retraced into a point of interest what I'd like for me to even take an entry. But even then, I've not broken structure to the upside. So until I don't break structure or see some sort of confluence, I'm not going to be entering into a trade. So ideally, what I would like is price to come around into this area here, unable to break below here, continue pushing up, then a retracement, then I take my shot. Retrace to 15 minutes. Let's have a look. So we've had push down, retracement, push down, retracement, push down, retracement, push down, and then we've had some sort of rejection wick, another push down and another push up. Yeah, it's still that's pretty choppy for me to look for an entry. Let's have a look onto the 5 minute. Go down, 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 down. Okay, so there's some sort of problem here. So let's have a look if it'll continue pushing down, or we get a nice retracement. If we can get a nice retracement, break above these highs here, then I look for some sort of entry. But I'm not looking for shorts now. I'm fed up with shorts. I want price to push up. But if price is going to continue down, long, short, long, short, long, short. Baby, that's what it is. Missed my entry, A7 Medinio. You still trading, yeah? Alright guys, let's go. Who's trading with us today on FOMC News Day? Oil is going to tank this market 103.30. Okay, because I'm not taking an entry here, I can actually look at oil. Let's have a look at oil. Crude oil futures. Yo, yeah, the way it's been flying. Let's have a look on the 4-hour time frame to see what. Wow, look what oil's been doing. Guys, that's one 4-hour candle. Oh my life. You're right. Oil if it comes into this area here, so around 105 to 107, there's a possible chance that it may continue. But the thing is, it's going up. But right now, is it going up to fill the gap earlier? MK, thanks for following. Thank you for following, MK. Yeah, that's mad. I might keep an eye on oil actually. Let me put that in my. Ami with that. Thank you for following. BB, thank you for mentioning oil. I'm going to add oil into my CL1. Yeah, I'm going to add oil into my watch list. I'll keep an eye on that. I'll have a look at that in a short while to see what oil does. Because of FOMC news and red folder news events today, I'm kind of not forcing entries and just waiting for a nice setup. Not really looked at gold or anything, what gold and stuff is doing. Yeah, this has gone far too down for me to even look, because look, that fair value got inversed and price continued pushing up. So right now the retracements on the 1 minute time frame, the retracements are very high, so they're not even into the, they're in the 78.6 area. That one was a 78.6 area. Let's have a look at this retracement where it came. That one came into the 78.6 area. So it's not even, they're not even coming off fair value gaps or anything. They're just retracing deep into like a support and resistance zone. But I don't trade support and resistance like I say every day. Bruh, I missed that long up and the shorts. Are you a scalper, A7 Medinio? Are you scalping or are you a day trader? What type of trader are you? Okay, so guys, right now I'm not sure what price is doing, but this area here is a massive 2-minute fair value gap, so price can just come anywhere here and reject. But as you can see, this zone here is kind of being respected. Price is not breaking below, so we'll see if this breaks below here. We've had the break of structure to the downside, wait for retracement and then probably go for another sell. But the way price is moving is shit. But if it breaks up to the upside, then we're slowly changing the character. But it does look like now we are slowly starting a market structure shift and price to slowly start pushing up. But it all depends on what happens in these areas here. Hi guys, we got quite a lot of people watching us. Thanks guys for joining. Oni, I think it's gonna bleed. Possibly, you're right. It's been bleeding from here. Pushing, oh, 1 second, you can't see my screen properly. It's been bleeding from here, pushing down. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Look at the 30-minute time frame. I have been looking at that, bro. I'll go back onto it again. Here you go. The only reason I'm quite concerned is, so I've marked out this area here. If price pushes all the way down, so from this fair value gap and around this demand zone around here, so I'll probably just mark that into a lighter blue. So this demand zone here, if price comes here, I will wait to see something on the lower time frame if I can see a push up. I came late today. Starship, no problem. It's FOMC anyway. It's FOMC red folder news event today anyway, and we got some other red folder news around about 1 p.m. I'll go through the economic calendar again. G-Stack, thank you for following, G-Stack. So if price comes up here, I will start trying to look for some sort of reversal. Hopefully we get one. Guys, I just look for a trade, but always trade with the trend. Don't trade against the trend. I only trade against the trend when it looks like I'm trading against trend. Once it comes into a point of interest and there's some sort of opportunity for a reversal, I'll get my confluences, then I'll take my trade. If it works, it works. Probabilities game, remember that. So yeah, if it comes into this area, I'll take a trade. But as you can see, this area here, 1, 2, 3, 4 times it's been rejecting that area. It all depends on how this 30-minute bearish candle closes. So it's only been 10 minutes into this candle right now. 20 minutes, sorry. So we got 10 minutes left. So we'll see what this does in the next 10 minutes. But yeah, you're right. If it does, then you can continue tanking. But if it's respecting this zone here, then you may be looking for a possible reversal, because the 30-minute now has broken structure clearly to the downside. The only things that are stopping me are these rejection wicks and the red folder news events, because FOMC, everyone knows FOMC, it messes with the market. So yeah, it's just that area there right now. Starship, no problem. Only reason I say that is to have enough room for a big move during 9 a.m. Okay. Yeah, 30 minutes has broken structure to the downside, so you're right. It could possibly could bleed, like you said. Okay, so this price is coming into a 2-minute fair value gap now. You want to see if that 2-minute fair value gap is going to be respected, because the only reason I don't really like to trade right now is price pushed up, retraced, pushed down, but didn't break this. It didn't break this. Can you see here? It didn't break this. Had it had broken structure, I would have taken the entry at 2 minutes. But because it couldn't break it, it's not like a A+ trade for me. So I'm gonna sit out of this one as well. It's longs now. I ain't got your name, but you could be right. I'm looking for a reversal myself as well. But yeah, you could be right. Hey, have you still got the music on? Is the music still pumping? Right, yeah, the music's still on. Was the music off, guys, or was the music on? Can you just let me know in the tick chat if the music was on? That's a financial advice. Yeah, you're right, because if price doesn't go up and people lose their money, bro, they're gonna be after you. You give me that financial advice on my page, bro, you're gonna get me in trouble as well. All right, so it's coming to the 2 minute fair value gap. It was off, but on now. Thank you for telling me. Can't believe I was doing so much chatting with no music on. What the hell is going on? All right, so let's have a look. Is this 2 minute? It's a 5 minute fair value gap. No, yeah, it is. You're right. It's 5 minute fair value gap, and it's a 2 minute fair value gap. Is this area here going to be inversed? This area gets inversed, but then again, this fair value got inversed and price still came down. So I don't trust it. Don't trust it until I see a proper confluence. So this is a zone. Okay, so let's have a look. If I was to buy soon, I would like price. It depends how these candles close. If price came roughly about here, then I don't want it to create a support and resistance zone, because look, price has been bouncing from this area. Price has been bouncing from this area. Then I don't want it to start bouncing from this area also, because then it'll create a support and resistance zone, and I don't trade with support and resistance because then I need a clear liquidity sweep. So then I'll be waiting again. So yeah, I want to see what price does. It's high risk. Alright, right now I don't mind risking around about, I risk about $487. I normally risk a lot less because it's an Alpha Futures challenge. I want to pass the challenge faster. I don't want to be just sitting on my hands for the rest of the 2 weeks trying to pass a challenge, and then I go for around $2,000, because $2,000 is consistency. That would be absolutely great. Why don't I just type it in there instead of... Yeah, so if you don't hit consistency, then price, then Alpha Futures makes you do that day again. It doesn't add. Looks gonna short for me soon. Yeah, you're right. It might break structure to the upside. We don't know what it's doing. It's giving some sort of rejection wicks now. Bino, thanks, 412 likes. Thank you so much, and thank you for everyone that's sitting here watching, and then thanks to everyone who's been joining me in on the conversation and chatting. Guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask questions. No question is a stupid question right here. That uptrend you're about to look at, I think would be the test for the bearish. Yes, Oni, thank you for following, Oni. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at this right now. I'm not currently entering into a trade, One, because it's not broken structure to the upside. It's still here, bouncing around this area. So yeah, we're waiting, guys. We're waiting. Not entering a trade. Looks like I'm just going to be sitting on my hands today. Guys, I've gone over again. It's 9:47, 9:30. I'm usually out. Really don't want to enter here. Don't want to be forced to enter here. Don't want to just force trade for no reason. If it gives me some weird ass choppy breaker structure, I'm not buying it either. It would bleed, not gonna lie. Yo, it possibly can. It can possibly rain. I'm not in a trade anyway. And this ain't gonna tap me in anyway because it's not a break of structure, so I'm not locked in with my trade. But the best trade I missed this morning really pissed me off was this one. So we had a push down, we had a retracement, we had another push down, we had another retracement. So I was looking for a sell around here, but because I was just chatting too much shit as usual. Paxito BB, thanks for following. Thank you. I was looking for a sell here. So even if what am I doing? So even if I put my stop loss around about here, take profit here, would have closed the trade at about $1,500. That would have been totally perfect for me. For the day, I would have been out. The whole week last week was straight bullish. That's what I'm saying. Let's have a look. Here's last week's price action. Then you had your break of structure to the downside. Another retracement into this area here. And then a push down, but we have broken structure to the upside. That's the only thing. We have broken structure to the upside. Bino, thank you for following. Bino, I just want to ask you, are you intraday or scalper trader, dude? I'm an intraday trader. I like to hold my trade from maybe a few minutes to a couple of hours depending. But sometimes intraday can also be from a few minutes and the trade be over within like 7, 8, 10 minutes because of candles and price action. So sometimes what takes a few hours for the move can be done in 5, 10 minutes as well. So a few minutes to half an hour, maybe a few hours, I'm done. But scalping is just on the lower time frames, like from seconds to minutes. I try not to be in that area because it's very volatile, and then I over risk, over leverage, price comes back, pops me out, and bang, I'm done. I don't like that. And then I revenge trade, fear of missing out, force trades. I just know the basic and a bit professional, not a lot. Keep going, man. Just keep studying, keep educating, keep putting time into the charts. You'll be good. I just want to ask you one question. Gentlemen, how long it take you for you to be an expert trader? Let me put it this way. January 2023, bro, I didn't know shit. I didn't know about trading. I used to look at the charts and used to think, what the hell is that? I can't read it. I don't even know what it is. I didn't even want to look at them. I weren't interested in it. Now, Fast forward a few years, this is my life. So anybody can do it. It's just that you've got to give it your time and effort. That's all it is, just time and effort. If you got spare time, study, learn. What you got to lose? Unless you're just going to put money in and gamble it away and lose everything. But if you're just studying it and you're going to do it properly, risk management and everything, bro, it's a win-win. I know the basic and a bit professional, not a lot. Keep learning, man, you'll be good. Alright, so yeah, I'm not liking price action right now. Not liking price action right now at all. The thing is, I can leave and say, okay, I'll come back tomorrow, but then I can miss a trade in the next half an hour, 40 minutes. So I may just wait. Let me just go check up on my mother to see if my mother is okay, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Nah, man. Every day is an opportunity. You're right. Every day is an opportunity. Hey, Oni, did I say every day wasn't an opportunity? Leave it in the comments. I'll come back and read it. Not yet. All right, let's go. Nah, you didn't say that. I'm just trying to be inspirational. Inspirational. You are, Oni. You are inspirational. You are inspirational. Man, you're here on the charts, trading. You said you're learning trading as well. And you're asking questions. You're chatting to me. You're being brave. Coming up with questions, helping, talking, blah, blah, blah. It's hard. Yeah, I'm on my funded right now. Good lad, good lad. Let's have a look at what's happening. Need to take my payout. Take profit traders wicked. They pay you on the same day. Alpha futures are good as well. They pay you on the same day. Alpha futures are that good, yeah, that I requested a payout on the Friday. I got paid on the Friday. Requested another payout a week later on the Friday. Got it on the Friday. Requested another payout another week later on the Friday. It didn't come through. And I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And I was like, oh, it's going to come through on the Saturday. No, sorry. I thought, okay, it's going to come through on the Monday next week or next week sometime. Guess what? It came through on a Saturday, the next day. The Alpha Futures always pay. They're so good. Take Profit Trader and Alpha Futures are always vouch for. They pay out. Yes, you're right. Take Profit Trader have a trailing drawdown. But they have a trailing drawdown for the evaluations, which is a headache. No. Yo, Dada, are you on about Take Profit Trader? Because Take Profit Trader don't have a intraday trailing drawdown for the evaluation. You actually pass the challenge first. So you have 5 days to pass the challenge, but you could take as long as you want, but five days minimum. Oh, you're talking about Alpha Futures, and then 1 second, and then on Take Profit Trader, after you pass your challenge, then you have intraday trailing drawdown. You have to make a buffer. Then as soon as you've made that buffer, it's payouts. So on Alpha Futures, I didn't get trailing drawdown on Alpha Futures. I just got intraday trailing drawdown, end of day. It wasn't intraday trailing drawdown. Mine was end of day. No buffer in Alpha. That's what I like. Yep, I like that too. Who was that? A7 Medina. Yeah, no buffer in Alpha, but they have never paid me for some reasons. I'm not sure why they haven't paid you. You should ask them. Bum bum bum. I'll just show you here. I'll just put my previous one in. Okay, I'll just put one of my previous payouts in. No, that's not it. Yeah, I'll just add one of my previous payouts. Where is it gone? Yeah, so because I've not been trading alpha futures long, I can't actually find it. Yeah, I'll just put the same one back on. I can't find it. So yeah, here. Lifetime payouts on alpha futures, and this was only what, last month, March, 6th of March. Alpha futures pay out. They do pay out. I've only started trading with them a couple of months ago, and they do pay out. Oni consolidation, yep, that's right. Oni, this is the quickest payout. It's a 3-day. But Lucid Flex, the eval process is longer, but no consistency requirements at all. I thought on but Lucid Pro account, you can pass in 1 day, right? A7 Medinho, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? Where are you chatting from right now? Yeah, I'm just not liking the way price is moving. I might just not trade today at least then, because I've taken one trade that was a break-even trade earlier on today. Yeah, I'm on Lucid Pro 50k account. Yeah, that's the one. I'm in Canada, 5 a.m. for me. Wow, you in Canada? I've got a few people that are trading from Canada. What area in Canada? Because the guy that's chatting to me right now, he's in Brampton area. I'm in Canada, 5 a.m. for 5 a.m. Bro, why are you not asleep and just coming on the New York session? Oni passed it, making 3k first day and made 987 same day on a funded. Go for it, Oni. That's a killer. It takes 3 trading days. Okay. User 9418352676225 NQ. Yes. He is right beside me. Oh, is he? So where are you? Oh, you're in Toronto. Yeah, so you're like, right, yeah, very close to each other. Starship, I'm in Durham. Durham, yes, man. Harry. Is it Harry21 or Harry21? Thank you for following. All right, so I want to go back to the economic news event. We want to find out what's going on in the news event. So we've got 8 a.m. news, 9 a.m. nothing, no, not 8 a.m. news, sorry. 8 a.m.'s gone. We're on 10 a.m. 10 a.m. GMT London session we are in at the moment. No news event. Yeah, we ain't got a red folder till 1 p.m. And even that's European news. So that still does fluctuate in the market. And then we've got 2:45 and 7 p.m. So I won't be trading around those times. So anyone trading the New York session, just make sure you're very careful. Price may be choppy, or you might get some good price action because FOMC red folder news is not until 7 p.m. But we've got 2:45 news event. A7 Medina, I'll trade New York, but I like London better. You know what? I do like London better. Obviously, that the price action and the candles are a lot smaller, so you have to like zoom into them in the London session, because New York session, the candles get bigger like that and much more volatile. But New York, you can catch some good trades as well, very good trades. But I just like London session because I'm from the UK and it just makes sense for me, because then I can be free for the rest of the day. Wiggy Boy 95, thank you for following, Wiggy Boy. Yeah, the markets have been shocking this week. They're nasty. I hate them. They piss me off. It's FOMC news today. That's why. The news has been a bit weird. User 94183526762225. Yay! Thank you for following. All right, let's go, guys. Guys, I was supposed to be on from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. only. KP, thank you for following, KP. Let's smash this. Let's get like a community built. So even the new traders, anyone could just put questions in. And even if you're an advanced trader, you can trade along with me. And if you're an advanced trader, if I'm doing something wrong, you can show me, point it out as well. If you're a new trader and you're learning, ask questions. It's all free advice anyway. Why would you not take the free advice? User, I'm not on my normal account. I'm on my funded right now. Excellent, excellent. So you're on your funded account right now. So are you waiting for your perfect A+ setup, or have you taken any trades today, or are you trading today? Or are you waiting for the FMC news to just go by? Or you're just having a look at the markets? Guys, we've got 15 people online. Are you guys all trading online right now? I'm on FF funded. What's FF funded? Yeah, I was waiting, but I got to trading happy and I made my 1.5 and now I'm down 500. But if you made 1.5 and now you're down 500, you're still up $1,000. Funded futures family account. Okay, cool, got you. No, I lost 2k. Okay, so you lost 2k and now you're down $500. Okay, so evaluate, look back at that trade and figure out why you lost that trade, and then try not to make the similar mistake again. I know it's hard, but journal it so that you've got it written. Journaling's a big part of trading. I don't journal that much no more, but journaling does help. It helps you find your A+ setup, and then you use that setup all the time, and then other setups depending on the way the market's moving and the way the market conditions are. You find different types of setups. So when you start journaling, you can actually have these different types of setups put into one place, and then you can like put them down on TradeZella if you signed up to TradeZella or not, or whatever. But I don't journal as much no more, but journaling has got me to where I am now. Pam Dion, took shorts on ES, got stopped, then I took shorts on NQ and got edged while ES played out. Oh damn, you got edged. Don't worry, just analyze what went wrong and try not to make the same mistake again, and don't force trade, revenge trade, overtrade. Don't take a trade straight away after you've taken a loss as well. You go back and analyze why you took a loss. Starship, thank you for the 230 likes. Yeah, but on an intraday. Okay, yeah, I'll look into it. Thanks, man. Like your transparency. Thank you very much, user 9418. I won't continue the rest of the numbers. Guys, I'm just here to help out. It used to be just 1 hour, but now it's getting pushed to 2 hours because more people start coming on around 9 a.m. and 9:30. So I'll still come on at 8:30 a.m. GMT every single day, and then we'll see. I'm going to be on till 10:30 a.m. guys. So if you have any questions, or if you're looking to buy any prop firm accounts, I have got some discount codes in my bio. The link's in the bio in TikTok, and the link's in the description on YouTube. So you can go over and you can check my website. I've got some discounts for prop firms, for funding pips, alpha futures. I've got a free market structure video on there. I've got my course on there. That's if you already are trading and you know the basics. That course will be good for you, but obviously that course is charged. But I've got some free material on there as well. I don't really advertise my course and sell it a lot. Harry, that's 2 Harrys today. Harry1121, thank you for following. Yeah, I don't really sell a course and stuff, but I have got a course. But I always say to everyone, make sure you go over onto YouTube, get the free information. There's a lot of free information online and you can learn a lot of everything online fast. My course is more of like a mentorship where you get onto my Discord and we deep dive more into like the strategy and how to take an entry, when to take an entry, risk management. But first, I would say if anyone wants to learn trading, start learning from ICT, SMC, the indicators, the Wyckoff, order flows, volume profile. There's loads of different styles of trading. Learn if you want to be a scalper, intraday trader, swing trader. Figure it all out first. Get all the free information as much as you can first. Learn all the basics, and then after that, if you're still stuck, that's when you reach out to me, and then that's when I can try and level you up to the next level where you start making some money. What do you think of gold right now? Okay, we can have a look at gold right now. Okay, gold has broken structure to the upside on the 1 minute time frame, waiting for some sort of retracement. Ideally, you want the retracement from around about here to continue pushing up. You may just get it from here, but let's have a look. It might just push down depending on what the higher time frames do. Always look at the higher time frames, guys. Don't just go for the lower time frame. So on the higher time frame, you can see after Asian session, pre-market London session, you've been pushing down all the way. You've come into this area here where you've had some sort of reaction before, and now price is kind of giving you a rejection candle back to the upside. So you don't know if it's reversed or if it's reversing. But on the lower time frames, you've had your reversal to the upside. So, but you are on a higher time frame, bearish trend. So your trend is your friend. Never trade against the trend unless it goes into your point of interest, and then you think, okay, I may want to take some sort of entry. Harry, still stuck, bro. Okay, can you emphasize on that? What are you still stuck on, bro? What can we help you with? Okay, so let's have a look. So on the 1 minute time frame, we pushed down, retraced into this fair value gap, broke structure down, retraced again slightly. Wasn't a premium retracement when we retraced, pushed down, retraced again slightly. Wasn't a premium retracement, continued pushing down, continued pushing down. It's not really, it's not really, it has kind of broken structure to the upside. So yeah, you guys can actually wait for price to come into this area here. You're on gold, and you can see if you can run it up. But if you do, you want to put a stop loss in place, maybe below the lows or just below this area here. It all depends how price retraces. This looks like it's just below the 50% area, so you may get a discounted price for a buy. Yeah, so that is below the 50%, so that is a discounted area. So it's a decent place to enter from. But when price starts chopping around like this, it usually continues following the trend. So you might just get stopped out if it continues pushing down. SJ Gigio, thank you for following. Harry, I'm still waiting for you to tell us what you're stuck on, bro. Yeah, when price moves like this, you can still break past this area and continue pushing down. even though it looks like we've had a break of structure to the upside. So if you are going to take a buy, make sure you got stop loss on. And if you take a small loss, make sure you don't revenge trade, over trade. Look at that. Let's have a look on the 1 minute. This whole area here, I'll mark it red. This whole area here at the top, still a danger zone. It's a danger zone. Let's see where price retraced to. Close to the discounted area, but not in a good discounted area. I would have ideally liked it to come to this fair value gap here, and I would have taken my entry. But because it didn't, we ain't gonna force trades. We're just gonna wait for price to play out and see what it's doing. Gijo, thank you for the follow. Alright, so it looks like the markets have kind of slowed down and just getting very choppy still. Missed 2 good trades this morning. Missed 2 very good trades this morning. Now I'm gonna have to figure out, when I'm coming on live in the mornings, I need to figure out, because I'm there setting up the computers and stuff and making sure I'm ready to go live, I need to be keeping eyes on this area here. So the first hour and a half. Yeah. Because I've realized that's the time I'm missing most of my best trades. Not really looking for an entry now. It's gone past the area where I would have liked to trade. It's gone past that time. Maybe coming into the New York session will be slightly better. Guys, any of you trading right now? And what pair are you trading? What instrument, what symbol are you trading right now? Let us know. Let's have a look. Is the music still running, guys? Yep. At least we got some nice music on in the background to keep us going. Let's see. Yeah, man. I just start dancing. Dancing and not getting no wins. Need to get the wins. Where's the good trades at? Again, if we get some good price action, price can come into this area and continue pushing up, but because this is the danger zone, we don't want it to be like a support and resistance area. Yeah, I've been in a short since yesterday. Wow. Swing trading. Are you swing trading since yesterday? Are you still in the short? And is that on a different account? Or are you trading a couple different accounts or just the one? I'm waiting for a payout. Just trying to chase up. Take profit trader. Come on. Give me my payout, man. Yeah, so this is the danger zone. This is where price can react to and can react quite badly. So it's the same account. Yeah, I had it since like 10-12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, cool, nice one. Well guys, I'm going to be on for probably another 10 minutes and then I'm going to shoot off because I'm not liking the price action right now. Two of the best trades have been missed this morning. Upset about them. Gonna start crying. Okay, let's see what gold is done. So we've not had a deeper retracement. What we're looking for. Let's have a look at oil. Oil is chopping. Oil is chopping around. Let's have a look at what oil looks like if I wanted to trade it. So that red area there is where I'm looking for oil to go into and then catch a nice retracement from that area to the downside. But I don't know if we're going to get it. So let me see. Is this light? This is light crude oil futures. So let's see what one mini would be like. How much would we be risking on one mini if we were looking to buy? Okay, so that's $300. Oh, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. The 5 minis. Wow, you're risking that much. That would blow my Alpha Futures Advanced Challenge in one shot. We can't do that. Guys, on crude oil, do you get micro contracts on crude oil as well? Or is it just minis? So let's have a look on oil. DL1 MCL, there it is. Mini crude oil. There it is. So that's what I need to be putting into my watch list. Okay, MCL. There you go. Keep that as well just in case I want to just trade that one day. But for me, on my accounts, what I found more luck with when I'm trading is micros rather than minis, because minis you over leverage and blow your accounts. Because now you can see one mini. Busy in the trap. Thank you for following Busy in the Trap. It's shot up on NQ. Okay, I'll go over to that in a second. So if you put your stop loss there, yeah, light is so much better. No, that's not changed. What am I talking about? I'm trying to confuse you, mans. There you go, MCL. Here it is. Now, if I went for a buy and my stop loss, there you go. So now if I used 7 micros, that's what I would like to risk rather than anything else. Come on guys, let's go over to the MNQ. Yeah, it's saying it's sharp, but it's that area what I've marked out in red already. That's a danger zone for me. A retracement around about here again with nice price action, I may go in for an entry. So that would look like market roughly around this area, stop loss about, okay, you can risk about $400, and then price running up till about, you can go for a higher area, target and higher area. So yeah, so look, that's that area in red that I marked out. That is that danger zone. Not gonna lie, think it's just gonna bleed. Yo, you're right, it possibly can. Because on the 15 minute, it's retraced here, look. That's where my danger zone is, and that's where we've had a push down from now like that. But is it going to retrace into this area and just reverse? That's what we don't know, and that's why I'm not really trading. I might just take a forced trade, just a quick one for no reason, for the hell of it. See how it plays out. But I can't see what price is doing right now. That's what I've been waiting for. Missed the first exit sleeping, but it's just balancing out from the crazy bullish. Yeah, you're right. So I'm currently not trading right now, but I see something. I don't know, it was this danger zone. I didn't like that, and that's exactly where the prices reversed from. I could have taken a sell there, a quick scalp. Because I'm not a scalper, I didn't take it. But imagine if I did take a sell there, yeah, and I used a high, because I can use up to 50 micros on here. So just say, risked $1,300 up until that second candle. That would have been 1,850 in just those two candles from my danger zone. But we don't trade danger zones. We don't trade support and resistance. We don't do that shit. If you want to do longs, I'd suggest waiting for New York. Yeah, you're right. You can, but that's why I'm not entering in a trade at the moment, because there's no clear entry for me. But if I found a clear entry, had this area, let me just close this. Had this leg here, had this one leg closed above this, I would have took my shot to the upside. But then again, it didn't close below the previous, didn't break past it, break structure, but it continued and up to break structure to the upside. So I may still take an entry around this area here. Laurent, I'm in longs from 27,200. Should I hold? Bro, I can't give financial advice. I don't know whether you should hold or not. But what I can tell you is, if you're worried, trail your stop loss. Or if you want to bring it into break even, bring your trade into break even. But then if price goes against you, it'll stop you out in break even. It's entirely up to you. 27,200. So let's have a look. So you entered here. You can bring your stop loss higher. You can bring your stop loss higher and be in break even and in some profits. So if price went against you, you could get stopped out in profit. I'm still waiting for a retracement till about here. Then maybe I'll come in. But then as soon as I come in, price will just dump. What's the 5 minute look like? Okay, 1 second. The 5 minute, I've got it opened on another page. Or if you just bear with me. Here you go. This is what 5 minute looks like. 5 minute is showing a clear breaker structure to the upside. Clear breaker structure to the upside. And now it's coming into some sort of retracement. So if it does, I might just take a quick entry. So if it comes around about here, stop loss. Okay, we can risk $400. I don't mind. Then price, I want to run it up. Yeah, we can see where price goes. But it's all about the news events later, isn't it? Any problem? Go on then, let's just get an entry here. Let's see. If I don't like the way it's moving, I'll close it out. All right, we'll risk $330. That's fine with me. Honey, take care. You take care. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. If you're leaving us. Price is dangerous at the moment. Not moving how we want it to be moving. So 1 PM we've got red folder news event. Don't want that to blow my account. See, that's the thing. When you're up, you don't mind taking a little bit of a riskier trade. You don't mind losing a little bit because you're up. But you don't want to be taking risky trades when you're in break even or down, because then that's when you start revenge trading and force trading. The news are highly gonna make it go bearish, I believe. Possibly, Alex, possibly. You're on the same page as Oni then, because Oni's saying he definitely thinks it's going to bleed at some point. But yeah, I'm not liking the price right now. It can give us a slight retracement to this area here, and then a push up. That will be nice. But it's this danger zone. This is the zone that I don't like. And this is where price can continue dumping from as well. Oh yeah, it's quite annoying. What's your line on? What do you mean? What do you mean, what's your line on? Yeah, it keeps bouncing off. What's your entry? Okay, my entry, it's up to you if you want to copy it, but I'm not 100% certain because price looks like it can push against it, or because of price action is not going too well. But it's on 27235. Very tight stop loss. 27218. And I'm waiting for price to push up. If we get some sort of bearish candles now, I'm not looking. I'm not sure if I'm looking for an entry now, because the way price is moving, it's moving really, really shit. Yeah, slow MNQ. Yeah, that's right. Best entries were here, around this area here. Could have taken one short and then the second one here. This is very similar to a trade that I took yesterday, and then it just went completely against me, but I had brought it into break even. And it looks like it's going to do the similar thing again. But obviously, if the trade goes against me, I'll only lose a little bit. But if I go into profit, I'm taking my stop loss straight into break even. But I'm not sure. What's the time now? 10:30. I've been on live for 2 hours now. So guys, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them into the comment section. I answer as much as I can. I try to answer everything. I try to speak to everybody. But price is not doing too great. Okay, we'll give it another 5 minutes or so. If it doesn't do what I want it to do, then I'm just gonna get out of this buy limit, and I'm gonna call it a day for today. Let's see what's happening right now. Still waiting for approval on my payout, but Take Profit Trader never approves the payout until New York session, because it's an American company. So yeah, they open up later. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be entering in any trades today right now. We done one trade today. It was a break-even trade. Second one didn't come through. So yeah, that's me done for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. If you're going to carry on trading for the rest of the day, good luck and happy trading. Trade safe. Use a stop loss. Trail your stop loss if you have to. Don't revenge trade, force trade, fear of missing out, or create entries that are not even there. Till tomorrow. See you later, guys. 8:30 a.m. GMT London session every single day, Monday to Friday. And yeah, peace out.